Hello students, welcome to Sri classes. Lecture number 2, chapter number 12, areas related to circles. So today we will see, of course we are ready to solve the numericals now, and today we are going to solve the example numericals as well as exercise number 12.1. So let us start with that. Example 1, the cost of fencing a circular field at the rate of rupees 24 per meter is rupees 5280. The field is to be plowed at the rate of rupees 0.5 per square meter. Find the cost of plowing the field. It is a circular field. Let R be the radius of the same, and we know the cost of the fencing it. So the cost of fencing should be equal to the circular length, which is nothing but the circumference. The length into the rate, the length is here is nothing but the circular circumference. So cost of fencing is equal to circumference into rate. From that we can calculate the radius. Once you know that, we can calculate the area. Area into rate gives me the total cost of plowing the field. Let us solve this. Here we will solve this. Let R be the radius of circular field. Cost of fencing is equal to length of fence into rate. For example, if this is a circular field and this is the radius R, the cost of fencing can be put only on the circumference. Therefore, the cost of fencing should be is equal to the length of the fence, which is nothing but the circumference, 2 pi r into rate. So the cost of fencing is given as rupees 5280. 5280 is equal to 2 pi r into rate. Rate is given as 24 rupees per square meter. Rupees 24 per square meter. So this is also 5280 meter. We are going to get the answer radius as in terms of meters. Now what is the value of pi over here? Unless otherwise specified, pi should be taken as 22/7. Already it is given that the value of the pi should be 22/7. So this is equal to 5280 is equal to 2 into 22/7 into r into 24. A little bit simplify this side, and any possibility of simplification? No. Directly we will take up r equals. So r equals 5280 into 7, the whole divided by 2 into 22 into 24. So here let's try to work out this. 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12, and 2 4s are 8, 0. Okay. So r is equal to 2640 into 7 divided by 22 into 24. Okay. So 2 11s are 2 1s are 2 3s are 2 2s are 4. Now once again 11 1s are 1 2 22, 11 2s are. So this is 120 into 7 divided by 24. 12 10s are 2s are, which is 7/2. 7/2. Therefore r equals 120. Just a moment. Here it is 1200. 11 1s are 11 2s are 0. It is correct. 11 into 2640, 70/2, which is equal to 35.5 meter. 35 meters. Sorry, 35 meters. So radius is equal to 35 meters. So once you know the radius, we can calculate the area. Area of the field is equal to, now area of plowing, PLOUGHING, is equal to pi into r square, which is 22/7 into 35 into 35 meter. Okay, radius as we got radius as 35 meters over here, and this is 7 ones are 7 5s are, which is equal to 22 into 35 2 175, and this is area which you can calculate also, 22 into 175, which is 350 0583 3850 square meters. Let me check this, okay, whether it is correct or not. Anyway, let's find out. Next one, area we got it. Now the cost of plowing is equal to area in square meters into rate. So which is equal to, area is 3850 square meters into the rate given to us is rupees. Can you give okay, rate given is rupees 0.5 per square meters. So rupees 0.5 per square meter. 0.5 is nothing but half. So 3850 divided by 2, which is equal to 2 ones are 2 nines are 2 twos are 4, 2 fives are this thing, rupees 1925. Therefore, cost of plowing is equal to rupees 1925. So I hope you have understood. See here, very important, the cost of fencing is given. The cost of fencing means the fencing can be installed only on the circumference, and therefore the cost of fencing is equal to the length of the circumference, which is 2 pi r, into the rate. So based on that one, we can calculate the radius. We got radius as 35 meters. Area of the plowing is the entire area of the circular field, which is pi r square, and finally the cost of plowing is equal to area of the field, that is circular field, into the rate. That gives you rupees 1925. Make a note of this one. Exercise 12.1. First question, the radii of two circles are 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter respectively. Find the radius of the circle which has a circumference equal to the sum of circumference of the two circles. So the required circle has the circumference equal to the sum of circumference of these two circles. In that case, we have to find out the radius. So let us solve this one. So question number 1, radius of bigger circle R1 equals 19 centimeter. So circumference equals C1 equals 2 pi R1, 2 pi into 19, which is 38 pi centimeter. Radius of smaller circle equals R2 equals 9 centimeter. Is it correct? Okay. So circumference is equal to C2 equals 2 pi R2, which is 2 pi into 9, which is 18 pi centimeter. Let capital R be the radius of required circle. R be the radius of the required circle. So circumference of the required circle will be C1 plus C2. Therefore, according to question, circumference of required circle is equal to C1 plus C2. This is nothing but 2 pi capital R equals C1 is 38 pi plus C2 is 18 pi, which equals 56 pi. Therefore 2 pi r equals 56 pi, pi cancels, 2r equals 56 and r equals 56 divided by 2, which is 28 centimeter. Yeah, and therefore the radius of the required circle is 28 centimeter. Finally, you can write it in words. Radius of the required circle is 28 centimeter. Make a note of this. Second question. The radii of two circles are 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively. Find the radius of the circle having area equal to the sum of the areas of the two circles. Let us find the area of the circle of radius 8 and also of 6 centimeter. Add those areas. That should be equal to the area of the required circle. Then you can calculate the radius of the required circle. Let us solve this. Let us solve this. Radius of a bigger circle R1 equals 8 centimeter. So area equals A1 equals pi R1 square, which is pi 8 square, which is 64 pi square centimeters. Area A1. Next comes radius of smaller circle equals R2 equals 6 centimeter. Therefore area equals 80 equals pi R2 square, which is pi into 6 square, which is 36 pi square centimeter. Let capital R be the radius of required circle. If capital R is the radius of the required circle, then area of the required circle is equal to area of required circle is equal to A1 plus A2, because area of sum of areas of the two circles. So this is pi capital R square equals 64 pi plus A2 is 36 pi. Therefore pi R square is equal to 100 pi. Pi cancels. Therefore R is equal to under root of 100. Here plus or minus under root will be there, but radius cannot be negative, and therefore I am considering only the positive value, which is equal to 10 centimeter. Therefore radius of required circle is equal to R equals 10 centimeter. That is the answer. Is that clear? So make a note of this. Question number 3, figure 12.3. 12.3 is this figure. Now is it clear? This is the figure given. This depicts an archery target marked with its 5 scoring areas from the center outwards as gold, red, blue, black and white. Gold, red, blue and black, white. These are called the scoring areas or the scoring regions, because when we hit a particular region, then a particular score will be allotted, and hence these are called the different scoring regions. The diameter of the region representing the gold score is 21 centimeter. So inside this circle, the diameter of this is 21 centimeter, and each of the other bands is 10.5 centimeter. That means this particular width of each band is 10.5 centimeter. So in order to get the radius of different circles, we have to add that 10.5 band width. So this is 10.5 centimeter wide. Find the area of each of the 5 scoring regions. So let us solve this on the board. So question number 3, these are the different scoring regions. G inside this is a gold, next red, blue, black and white. So what is the diameter of the gold region? Diameter of the gold region is given as 21 centimeter. So let me mark the radii of different regions here. Let this be R1. I hope you are able to see, or camera can be brought near this one. Red region R2, then comes R3, then comes R4 and then comes R5. I have marked the radii of different circles as R1 for gold and R2 covers up to red, then R3, R4, R5. We know that each bandwidth is also 10.5 centimeter. So let me calculate all the radii of this one first. R1 equals 21 divided by 2, which is 10.5 centimeter. R2 equals, this R2 is 10.5 plus another 10.5 plus 10.5, which is 21 centimeter. Then R3 is equal to 21 plus 10.5. So R3 is equal to R2 plus the bandwidth, that is 10.5. So this is 31.5 centimeter. R4 is equal to, R4 equals R3 plus 10.5, 31.5 plus 10.5, 31 plus 10, 41 plus 1, 42 centimeter. R5 is equal to 42 plus 10.5, which is 52.5 centimeter. Now let us calculate the area of the gold region. We have to calculate the areas of different scoring regions. So first one, area of gold area of gold region. So how do you calculate area of gold region? Directly I will apply the formula, is equal to pi R1 square, which is, what is the value of pi I should take? They are not given, therefore 22 by 7 I'll take 22 by 7 into R1. What is the value of R1? 10.5 into 10.5. So this is equal to 7 ones are 35. So 0.5, 105.1. It is correct. 1.5. 7 ones are 7, 3, 35. 7 5s are 35. So this is what we are going to get now. 22 into 1.5 into 105. Let me work out. So 15. Okay, 1575. Point here, two places. 15.75 into 22, 15.75. So therefore this is equal to 15.75 into 22, 1575 into 22. So this will be, just work out this, 346.5. We are getting as 346.5 square centimeter, because everything is centimeter. So this is the first area. Is it correct now? Answer is correct. Now second one, area of the red region. Area of the red region is equal to area of the circle with radius R2 and minus area of the gold region. In order to get the area of the red region over here, I have to take the area of the circle with radius R2 minus area of the circle with radius r1. That gives me the area of the red region. So area of red region is equal to pi r2 square minus pi r1 square, which is equal to, already pi r1 square we have worked out. I can simply calculate pi r2 square and subtract it, or you substitute the values over here and r2 square minus r1 square, and then also you can calculate whichever way you want, you can calculate. So I can take something like this, pi into r2 square. R2 is how much? 21 square. 21 into 21, but pi value 22 by 7 minus pi r1 square is 346.5. So this is 7 ones are 7 threes are. So 22 into this is equal to 22 into 3, 66, into 21 into 21, which is equal to 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, then 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6, 8, 3, 1, 1386. So 1386 minus 346.5, 1386 minus 346.5, check it. 1039.5, correct. It is 1039.5, 1039.5 square centimeter. Now next, area of blue region. Area of blue region is equal to, for blue region radius is r3 here, pi r3 square minus pi r2 square, pi r3 square minus pi r2 square. Now here important, pi r2 square, the value of the pi r2 square is over here. See, if you are getting confused with this value, then what I suggest is directly solve this entirely as a different sum altogether, because you cannot subtract here 1039. It is the area of only the red region, but here it is hidden here. See, pi r2 square is here available. Are you able to understand here? Or you can solve this directly as a separately only. So which is equal to pi r3 square minus r2 square. So 22 by 7 into r3 square. R3 is 31.5, the whole square, minus r2 square is 21 square. 21 square. So apply the formula a plus b into a minus b here. So 22 by 7 into bracket 31.5 plus 21 into 31.5 minus 21. Minus 21. This is equal to 22 by 7 into 31 minus 21, 10.5 into 31.5, sorry, this is plus here, just a moment. This is 30 plus 20, 50, 52.5, 52.5 into 31.5 minus 21, 10.5. Okay, so here it is possible something like 7 ones are 42, which is equal to 22 into 9.5 into 10.5 into 10.5. 7 9 63 8 56 7 49 7.5 7 7s are 49 3 remaining 35 7.5 into this is 7.5 into just a moment 22 into 7.5 into 10.5. If you work out this, you should be able to get something like just give me 7.5 into 22 into 10.5, that's giving 1732.5 1732.5 square centimeter. Is it correct one? Okay, so that is how it is, you can get it. Next, area of the black region. Area of black region is equal to pi. I'll directly take into black region is equal to pi. What is the R4? Pi R4 square minus pi R3 square. Therefore, pi times R4 square minus R3 square I'll write, which is equal to pi, or 22 by 7 directly we'll do it. 22 by 7 into R4 is 42 square minus R3 is 31.5, the whole square. So this will work out, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 42 plus 31.5 into 42 minus 31.5, which equals 22 by 7 into 42 minus 31 11.5 into 42 plus 31.5. Sorry, no, I am subtracting here. Same thing happened. 42 plus this is plus here. 42 plus 30 4 7 3.5 4 73.5 into 42 minus 31.5, which is 11.5. So this is equal to 7 ones are 0.5. Okay, this is 22 into 10.5 into 11.5. 7 10s are 70. Correct, no? 10.5 into 11.5. Any problem? Tell me. 42 minus 31.5 is 10.5. Okay, here you take it as 10.5. Correct. 10.5. So this is into 10.5. Okay, ठीक है. 10.5 into 10.5, 105 into 22. Work out this one. How much you are getting? 105 into 105, 25. 11 25 11 110 two places. 110.25 into 22. 110.25 into this is getting 2425.5. 2425.5 square centimeter. 2425.5 square centimeter. So this is area of the black region. Let's work out one more now. Area of, somewhere here I'll write it. Here I will take it. Next is area of white region. Area of white region is equal to pi r5 square minus pi r4 square, or I'll take this way, pi r5 square minus r4 square, which is equal to 22 by 7 into 52.5 the whole square, here I will write pi into bracket 52.5 the whole square minus r4 square 42 square. So 52.5 plus 42 into 52.5 minus 42, which is equal to 22/7 into 52.5 plus 42 5 4 9 94.5 into minus, this will be 10.5. So this will be, you get 7 ones are 7 2 so work out 22 into 13.5 into 10.5, 22 into 13.5 into 10.5, which equals 3118.5 square centimeter. Is it correct? Okay, so this is how you can work out. See here, important here, you can write the R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 directly, all these values, and then go on substituting the values is what it is much preferable. In exam, you may not be asked to find out all these regions, at least couple of regions need to be worked out. So make a note of all these things. Fourth question, the wheels of a car are of diameter 80 centimeter each. How many complete revolutions does each wheel make in 10 minutes when the car is traveling at a speed of 66 kilometers per hour? So the speed of the car is given, 10 minutes time is given. We can find out the distance traveled in 10 minutes by the car using the speed. We have to find out the number of revolutions of the wheel here. Diameter of the wheel is given. So if the car wheel makes n revolutions, then the distance covered by the car in 10 minutes should be equal to n times the circumference, that is distance traveled by the wheel in n revolutions. If n is the number of revolutions, we'll solve this. So this is question number 4. Given information, wheel of a car of diameter 80 centimeter, diameter of wheel 80 centimeter, 80 by 100, 0.8 meter. Let wheel makes n revolutions in 10 minutes. Let wheel makes n revolutions in 10 minutes. Time 10 minutes. Speed of the car 66 kilometers per hour. Let me convert it into minutes per meters per minute. 66,000 multiplied by 1000 divided by 60 meters per minute. Now see here, suppose this is the distance covered by the car in 10 minutes. Then AB is the distance covered by the car in 10 minutes. Then suppose this is the car wheel, it makes n revolutions. That means the distance covered by the wheel in one revolution is circumference 2 pi r or pi d. I'll take here pi d. So in n revolutions, if it makes in 10 minutes, then the distance covered by the wheel is equal to n into circumference, n into 2 pi r or n into pi d. So n into pi d should be equal to the distance covered by the linear distance, that is speed into time. Speed into time gives you the distance. So I'll write here distance covered in n revolutions, distance covered in n revolutions, or distance covered by the wheel in n revolutions, distance covered by the wheel in distance covered by the wheel in n revolutions is equal to distance covered by car in 10 minutes. So this is nothing but implies 2 pi r into n. Circumference into n revolutions should be equal to speed. What is the distance formula? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Distance is equal to speed into time. Okay. So this implies pi value we can consider it to be 22 by 7. Keep it as it is. 2 pi. See here, important, I also can write this as, instead of 2 pi r, I can write 2 into r is d here. Pi dn also I can write. I hope you are able to understand. In terms of diameter I am writing pi into d is the circumference into n is equal to this. Therefore, n is equal to speed into time divided by pi d. Speed is how much? 66,000 divided by 60 into time. Time is how much? Time is 10 minutes into 1 by pi, that is 7 by 22, because pi is 22 by 7 here, so that 7 goes up, 22 at the denominator, into 1 by d, 1 by diameter. Diameter is how much? 0.8. I hope you are able to understand this one. You got it? I have tried to write split in denominator and numerator and denominator directly here. So 1 0 1 0, anything 2 5s are 2 3s are, then 0.8. So n is equal to, n equals 3 1s are here, 3 2s are 3 2s are 1 0 1 0. 2200 into 5 into 7 divided by 22 into 0.8. So 22 ones are 100. Okay. Now this 0.8, which also can be written as 100 into 5 into 7 into 8 by 10, 10 divided by 8 I can take. So here 2 5s are 2 4s are 4 1s are 4 25s are. So 25 into 5 125, 125 into 5 625, 625 into 7. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 35 5 3 7 14 13 7 ಕೈಲಿ 1 42 1 43 4375 rpm. So, and therefore the question asked here is how many complete revolutions does each wheel make in 10 minutes? Therefore final answer, each wheel will make 4375 revolutions in 10 minutes. I hope you are able to understand this question. So make a note of this one. Fifth question, tick the correct answer in the following and justify your choice. If the perimeter and the area of the circle are numerically equal, then the radius of the circle is. Let us equate the perimeter and the area if r is the radius of the circle. Then let us try to find out the value of the radius. We will work out this. So this is question number 5. What is given is, let r be the radius. In that case, according to question, perimeter is equal to, if the perimeter and the area of the circle are numerically equal, perimeter is equal to area. So perimeter is 2 pi r, area is pi r square. So 2 pi divided by pi equals r square by r, which is r. So pi cancels, r equals 2 units. Let us check whether it is correct. It is A, 2 units. Answer A, 2 units. So we completed all the sums of exercise 12.1. Now we are left with some, let me check the textbook. Give me the textbook first. How many exercises, how many things are there? Let us check it. Can you give the book? Of course, theoretical portions we have covered. Example 2 and example 2, example 3 and exercise 12.2 are there. I think that also 12.2 there are about 14 questions, and then areas of combinations of plane figures that will be there. So let me solve some examples also here. I'll take example number 2. You can hold your hold the textbook also in front of you. Let me clear the area first. Here example number 2, I'll read it. Find the area of the sector of a circle with radius 4 centimeter and of angle 30 degrees. Also find the area of the corresponding major sector. So this is the diagram here, example number 2. Radius is 4 centimeter, angle is 30 degree. We have to find out the area of this sector, and also we have to find out the area of the major sector. So how to find out the area of the minor sector? Let us find out the area of the sector, minor sector, which is OAPB. So area of sector OAPB is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Here theta is equal to 30 degrees, which is equal to 30 degrees into divided by 360 into pi value 3.14. we have to take it because it is given here, into r. What is the radius? 4 centimeter. 4 into 4. Okay, so this one cancels. 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 twos are 1 by 12. 2 6 are 2 ones are 2 5s are 2 sevens are 1.57, and 2 3s are 2 2s are 4, and approximately we get here, this is 1.57 into 2, 1.57 into 2 into 4 divided by 3. I will work out this 1.57 by 3 as approximate value 0.5, and 3 2s are 6, 1 3 3s are 9, okay, into 8, which equals 14 2 2 16 18 18 1 ಎಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 41 4184 4184 123 123. I am getting approximately 4.184. I am getting. It's okay. I can write this 4.184. 4.184 square. Radius is 4 centimeter square centimeter. So area of the sector, answer given is 4.119, but I am getting about 4.184. I can retain this one as it is. Next comes area of the major sector. Also find the area of the major sector. See, area of major sector. In order to do that, let me take a point over here and name it as Q. So AQ, I can write the major sector area can be OAQB. Area of the major sector OAQB is equal to, how to find out? Either by angle formula or area of the circle minus area of the sector. That way also I can take it. Area of circle of radius 4 centimeter minus area of sector OAPB. So which is 3.14 pi r square it is basically. Okay, I can write that formula. Pi r square minus 4.184. 3.14 into 4 minus 4.184. This I am getting a 16 into 3.14. That is 16 into 16 into 3.14. 16 into 3.14. I am getting as 50.24. 50.24 minus 4.184, which is equal to minus 4.184 around 46.056 square centimeter approximately. So this should be the answer. What is the answer given? 46.1 is the given answer. Of course you can do this one. 46.06, once again 46.1 square centimeter approximately you can write it. Okay. Another alternate method over here to calculate the area of the major sector, that also I'll discuss here. So area of major sector is equal to alpha divided by 360 into pi r square. What is alpha here? This is alpha. This alpha is equal to 360 minus, this is alpha here, 360 degrees minus 360 degrees minus 30 degrees, which is equal to 330 degrees. So alpha equals 330 degrees. So you can take that also here, which is 330 degrees divided by 360 into pi r square, that is 3.14 into 4 into 4. So here it is 11 by 12 into this much. So this is approximately, you can take 2 6s, 2 4s, 2 1s, 2 3s. So this is 11 into 3.14 into 4 divided by 3 here. So this can be 11 into 4, 44 into this. I am taking it approximately 3 1, 1.3 4s are 12, 2 remaining, 3 6 are 18, 2 remaining, 6 6 or 4 7 I can make it. So this is equal to 44. How much you are getting? 46. 11 4 11 into 4, 44 into 1.47, 1.47. No, something is wrong here. 330 by 360. Just a moment. This is 330 by 360 into 3.14 into 16. 46.05. I mean, if you calculate, I think some calculation probably mistake. So you can calculate, it is coming out the same answer. So this is 330 degrees divided by 360 into 3.14 into 4 into 4. If you work out the same also, you can work out yourself. We are getting 46.05 only. 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 twos are. Okay. This is 0.12 or 2 6 are 2 twos are 4, 2 ones are 2 threes are. Okay, correct. 11 by 3 into 3.14 into 4. How much you are getting? 11 by 3 we are getting 3.66 into 3.14 into 4. Yeah, 46.05. 46.05 square centimeter. Can work out yourself also, you are getting the same thing. So this is how you can solve it. And next sum, you can note on the first, you make a note of this one, and then we'll go to the next sum. Now we'll solve example number 3, and the problem goes like this. Find the area of the segment AYB shown in the figure 12.9. If radius of the circle is 21 centimeter and angle AOB is 120 degrees, find the area of the segment. So we have been given the radius here and also the angle. The diagram is drawn here. You can see radius is 21 centimeter, angle AOB is 120 degrees, and we need to find out area of the minor segment AYB. R is 21 centimeter, theta is 120 degrees. We require theta by 2 also, because in the formula of area of the minor segment, theta by 2 is involved. So theta by 2 is equal to 60 degrees, and pi value is 22 by 7. It is asked to, pi value has been asked to take 22 by 7. So area of AYB is equal to, that is the minor segment, area of the sector OAYB minus area of the triangle OAB. This sector minus the area of the triangle gives you the area of the minor segment. So you should remember this formula also. Area of the sector is theta by 360 into pi r square, whereas area of the triangle is r square into sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. So from here, let us take the common r square. This is theta by 360 into pi minus sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, which equals, let us substitute the values. Radius is 21 into 21, theta is 120 degrees into pi 22 by 7 minus sine 60 degrees into cos of 60 degrees, which equals 21 into 21 into bracket 12 ones are 12 threes are. Okay, so here we get 22 by 21 minus sin 60 is root 3 by 2 into cos 60 is 1 by 2. So 21 into 21 into bracket 22 by 21 minus root 3 by 4. So now what is that we can take up common here? Anything is possible. LCM I can take it. So 21 into 21 into bracket, here 21 into 4 is the LCM. So 4, 8, 21 4 za, 4 2 za 8, 4 2 za 8 minus here 4 4 cancels, 21 root 3. Okay, this equals this 84. I can take it outside. 21 into 21 divided by 84 into bracket 88 minus 21 root 3. 21 1 za 4 za, so 21 by 4 into bracket 88 minus 21 root 3. Let me check the answer. Yeah, it is correct. So this is square centimeter. In textbook this is the evaluation is stopped only at this stage. In fact root 3, sometimes if they ask you to take it 3.1413 or 3.14, then multiply by 21, simplify this one. Again further you can simplify and get the answers in terms of decimals. That is also possible, because in the textbook this is stopped at this stage, so I am also stopping at this stage. This is the answer for this question. One important thing is here this particular part is the area of the triangle OAB, and this part is area of the sector. You have to remember, and how to calculate this area of the triangle, this I have discussed in my previous class. So make a note of this one, example number 3. You can pause the video and note it down. Now what else is left now? Example sums. Okay, exercise 12.2 is there. There are 14 numericals in exercise 12.2. I'll be going through each and everything and we'll try to solve all these numericals. And finally the areas of combination of plane figures, that we have example number 1, 2, 3, 4 and about 14, 15, 16. Oh, quite a big. There are many sums in last exercise, or there are many more sums with respect to areas of combination of plane figures. But I would like to stop at this stage. I'll end the lecture over here, and in my next class exercise 12.2 will be taken, and if possible I'll take up some example numericals of the areas related to plane figures. So for the time being, let me end the lecture over here and see you in the next lecture with exercise 12.2. Thank you very much for watching.